What it do, baby? It's your boy Shade Mystic. We back with another reading on the celebrities. This one is about not a huge story, but kind of big. To people in the R&B world. This one is about Sammie. He's a singer. He's if you know R&B, then you know who Sammie is. But either way, for those who know who it is, that's probably why you're watching the video. And keep in mind, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. And this is for entertainment purposes. And so I'm just going to pull some cards just to see what the cards say about the Sammie situation that's going on right now. Where he's having a little bit of controversy. A lot of people are turning their backs on him. Fans are, saying he's canceled or whatever. So I'm asking, what's next for him? What's gonna happen with his career, and just everything involved with this situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull some cards. All right, boom, Queen of Wands. All right, so basically, Queen of Wands, that's him. That's confidence, charisma. He's got that natural stage presence, authenticity. Man, I can't speak this morning. That's that magnetic energy. People are drawn to him, of course, especially, women. He's got that creative independence. That's also reigniting the flame. This is like a rebirth energy. He's not starting over, but he kind of is because of what he's going through right now. So he's kind of in a reset period, but he's gonna come back. Strength. This is him. He's been through some shit, man. Like, y'all don't really even know what he's been through. And I'm not here to say what he's been through, but just know he's been through a lot, especially with what's going on right now with his legal troubles, women troubles. But that strength is showing his resilience, and that he's not going to give up. He was talking about on Twitter or something about death. People were taking that like, oh, he's suicidal. Nah, he's not. But he just feels like there's forces coming after him that are trying to kill him. It's not him trying to kill himself. But that strength card, that also indicates comeback energy, finding balance between raw emotion and composure. He can reclaim the spotlight. It's showing healing leadership. He's not reacting. I mean, he's responding where he sees it fit, but for the most part, instead of reacting to judgment, he's channeling his pain into purpose. People respond, but he's transparent and calm. It's not his first rodeo, guys. It's something that it's just maybe his first time being this publicly, quote unquote canceled. But it's nothing. Controversy is nothing really new to him. Justice. So that right there is a big one. People think, people are right now, they're throwing him to the to the wolves. They're saying he's guilty. They're saying, oh, he's this, he's that. Guys, the truth is gonna come out. I'm telling you right now, those charges, whether they stick or not, they are not valid. He's not what they say they are. Then he'll get justice. He will get justice, and then the damage is kind of done. But most of his real fans are gonna have his back. Seven of Pentacles. So right now he's in this mode of, this is like planting a seed card. So I guess his album, he's still working on it. He knows right now is not the time, not necessarily to put out the album, but he probably could. He might have enough songs or whatever but he's waiting for that right time. It's not going to be like a viral thing, but it's going to be something that's persistent and long lasting for his legacy. So maybe over the next 6 to 12 months is when it's going to come out. But yeah, I mean, that Justice one though is the most important one, but the Seven of Pentacles is more for his music. The Justice is legal resolution, combined with strength, and Seven Pentacles. It's like a slow but certain reward. Things are going to be set right. He's rebuilding. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is, rebuilding. You know, picking up those pieces. All right, so what else we got right now? Okay, Four of Swords. He's in rest mode right now. That's what I was saying. He's not dropping that album right now. He's got songs, but there's still a couple more he needs to record. He needs to channel this pain into recording those couple songs that are going to be probably key songs for the album. Not necessarily about the situation, but just about healing in general. Nine of Wands. Remember I told you he's been through some shit? Look at the guy. He's got that bandage on his head. He's standing guard. That is 100% Sammie right there. He's been through some shit. He's laying low, you know. Protecting his... That's also protecting yourself card. You know, staying grounded. You know, he's protecting himself while resting. Laying low. Inner alignment. Gathering clarity before re-emerging. Perseverance, though, that Nine of Wands means, you know, he's not giving up. He's not going to just go hide under a rock, you know what I mean? He's just chilling right now. He's laying low, but he's not, you know, ashamed. He knows the truth. I'm telling you guys, the cards haven't said it yet, but we'll see. But other than Justice, you know, that's the main one. Okay, Seven of Swords. That's what I was just about to say about, you know, that girl is the aggressor in the situation. You know, that's her, man. She's being sneaky. Police will always believe the woman over the man. And, you know, that could be her in the situation. Seven of Swords. Deception, secrecy. He's got to watch his back, keep his plans private. He's got to rebuild smartly, navigate people who might not have the best interests for him right now. All right, so what else we got? Ooh, that one's an interesting one. Three of Pentacles. So that means that with the support of his team is how he's going to get through this. I don't know who the Three Pentacles are. It might be, you know, his manager, producer, other artists, songwriters, family, you know, but this is a positive one. He's going to collaborate. There might be someone that he needs to work with that is going to really help give him a hit. And, you know, it's not like a hit like, you know, back in the day kind of hit, but, you know, for his following, he has like a cult following. So trust me, they're gonna peep his album, and they want those quality songs. And there's somebody that he's gonna work with that's gonna give him a really good quality song. It's gonna be like one of his best songs of all time. All right. But that's after learning who to trust. You know, he's gonna start working with smaller, more loyal circle. That's how his reputation, career, foundation get built. All right, we're almost done here. King of Swords. That is him being calculated. You know, not emotional. 1 second. Clarity, strategy, reclaiming control after the chaos. This is getting your mind right. Mastering communication, presenting facts clearly, making wise, level-headed choices, logic, and truth. This is where he's going to result with Four of Wands. That's positive right there. See, look, celebration. You know, when the album finally does come out, people are going to love it. They're going to love it. Public recognition, having something solid to stand on again, you know, reclaiming your truth. And four of Wands is the King of Swords is reclaiming your truth. Four of Wands, that's a reward. Fans welcoming him back. You know, that's his career stability, emotional grounding. You know, that's, to me, that marks a successful release of his album. But still, he's still mourning the loss of something. Five of Cups. I don't know if it's his relationship. You know, I don't want to say anything negative about the girl, but I know that he's not what they're portraying him to be. And, you know, he might get back with her or whatever, but eventually it's not going to work out. Eventually. That's what he's mourning, but it's going to be fuel for his music. That's why there's 2 cups standing, and 3 are gone. 3 are dropped, but 2 are still up. You know, it's bittersweet. Even with the success of the album, there's lingering sense of regret. You know, you might get the career and public support, but there's a cost. You know, it can't undo what the album, like him going through stuff is not going to undo what the album is going to accomplish. But either way, most of this still looks pretty positive. Final card. Final card for Sammie. What we got? Final card for Sammie. The Emperor. Nice. That's him right there. He's the Emperor. Perfect ending. You know, he's ultimately regaining full control of his life, career, and image, stepping back into power, stability, and authority over chaos. That's a card of structure and leadership, reclaiming your throne. And, you know, if you look at the flow of this, we got just the full reading. Queen of Wands, strength, justice, 7 of Pentacles at the top. That means you're building confidence, patience paying off, truth surfacing. That's a key one. And then the you know, middle, rest, resilience, deception, teamwork. That's the middle one. Bottom is clarity, success, emotional closure, final mastery. That Emperor at the end means he will rise again, stronger, more disciplined, more respected than before, but also more guarded. You know, he's gonna operate from a wiser, more strategic mindset, and he's gonna learn who's really in his corner. It's a perfect redemption story. You know, starting in struggle and ends as his own king. So that's really good, especially in the bottom. You know, we got that and the King of Swords. So, you know, that's a good way to end it. But the most important one to me in this is justice. So that's all I got for y'all, man. So stay tuned for more readings. Let me know who y'all want me to read on next. But it's your boy Shade Mystic, and I'm out.